Hello, dear viewer. We continue to play Flashpoint Campaigns Southern Storm. And we have our first mission underway. We first put out a reconnaissance, detected enemy movement in our direction along this road right here. Engaged him here, here. Somewhere around here we fought him. There are his tanks burning. This is where we destroyed something. And our second column has gone north, going around this town to flank it. This is where our recon team got hit by some kind of infestation. Now another unit is going out to the cannon of the forest to see exactly what's visible here. Work up the artillery here. And then after that, a column of tank units will come in, take over the whole thing. Until we have information there, we are fighting here. Our helicopters are coming in behind enemy lines, illuminating targets and working artillery. Our tanks are also slowly entering the battle. Total now. 14% we have casualties, but it's not all destroyed. That's taken out of service. There's half roughly destroyed, 9 destroyed, 11 may still have time to recover. Opponent 10% knocked out, so this is where we are for now. It's a small but defeat. Our actual unit results. Here they are. Destroyed 9, disabled 10. Basically, our tanks are getting hit because the company got hit by artillery there, somewhere around here. Where was that? Right over there. It's a reconnaissance helicopter enemy. We couldn't track it down, but right now, we have no intelligence on the enemy, at least in the rear, except somebody right here burned us. Well, and there's something right here that we can't see. Although this one here, we're all looking at the case. To get there, peek in and proceed to take over this town right here. To knock out all the equipment that we're about to uncover here. We have a helicopter for that. We're going to tell him now. Somebody to fly around here. Somebody to do a little bit of fiddling. B1 helicopter, and we'll send this helicopter as well. Well, just like that, let it fly around. This one will hunt here, this one will hunt here. Anything that they see, they'll relay to the ARTA, and the ARTA will start to cover. Our reconnaissance is moving. Her vitals are fine. We're waiting for her. And there's another recon here. This one can be advanced somewhere over there as well. And peek over there. Maybe even on the other side of the river. Let's go, Raz. Let's do it like this, see what we can see on the other side of the river, because there's 2 dots there too. In fact, actually, for the purposes of this, these 3 are one object, and these 2 are another object. So we'll look from there, maybe we'll find the main headquarters somewhere, and we'll cover it with artillery. While that's gone, it's coming this way, it's retreated. Let it. Let her move farther away, over there, and recover there. Because the tech isn't knocked out, we'll still be able to recover. There! We're getting harnessed here all the time. These are our tanks. That's a tank company. They haven't been sprinkled yet. This is a tank company. There's 4 generally already destroyed. 3 can still be rebuilt. We're kind of in the city here, though. 10%. Actually, there's 65 were shelters, there's 10. Let's go over there, and we'll recuperate over there. There's more cover over there. Or is there something you don't want to show? That's it. They're going to go that way. We don't touch the intelligence headquarters here. We're not touching the intelligence headquarters here yet. These tanks right here aren't going anywhere. Oh, that's the last one left. It's under repair as well. There are tanks, by the way. These are the tanks right here. You can go into the city over the top. 1, 2, 3. Because they can't see us from over there. They see us from this side. They're punching through. But I think we've already sent headquarters closer to him. Yeah, it's on its way. We're not touching the recon. And we'll put these helicopters back into the fight. And we'll send this helicopter over there. Let it fly over like that. Might kill somebody out there. And that helicopter right there. Well, there's not just one actually, there's 2 of them. Also here in the neighborhood, let it pass. Also here in the neighborhood, let it pass. Everybody, this is artillery. This is artillery. Quarry. Are those trucks or something? No, not trucks. Well, by the way, there's actually a whole bunch of them. Infantry on BMPs plus mestizos and their headquarters with them. And we have 2 squads like that. 2 companies. Okay, well, by the way, there's a lot of people here. There's BMPs, tanks, and a bunch of headquarters units. And these 2 companies can be moved forward as well. And one right here. Waiting for information on this town here. And to move this company somewhere closer to here. We'll take this little town right here. What else do we have in the rear? Okay, Arda, these tanks are moving away. Yeah, those tanks are going away. There's headquarters, warehouses. There's a lot of stuff too, though. Well, trucks, and that's it. And we don't touch those warehouses. That's where the artillery is. That's it. Let's go. Recon's out. And saw nothing. Helicopter found enemy headquarters, attacked it. Artillery bludgeoning some positions. More helicopters are coming in. Lost a helicopter right here. It's hit the tanks. This is where our helicopters are coming in. This one's not moving for some reason. I don't know what's wrong with him, and there's something underneath it. It's not attacking, and it's not going anywhere. Lost the second helicopter here. More will be coming up in a moment. I hope they see something. Okay, there is. Found the headquarters. It's an enemy air defense hack at work, and it's working. Okay, one's gone. And into the back. Knocked out, not knocked out. I don't get it. They're exchanging blows. Got it, knocked out. Knocked out an air defense missile. Again, artillery is working on our tanks in the city. I wonder who's got these ones covered if there's no one in sight here. Continues to work on our tanks, but so far ours is holding. And it looks like they've had a good chance to dig in. Okay, this thing hasn't been knocked out yet. A helicopter is coming into town. Can't see anything either. So we're going to break in now. Take over there. Updated the enemy headquarters. Knocked out right away. Knocked out right away. Someone, he's there. Chopper's ours. Got it. Destroyed. Destroyed enemy headquarters. Successful. Successful. They keep pounding on the tanks. Tanks are standing still. And they're starting to work on another one of our scouts. And now that one is starting to get winged. Because she doesn't see anybody here. This is the headquarters that they found. But they don't see it. They can't see, and they can be seen by radar. Okay, there's a bunch of dots under the helicopter, by the way. While he was flying around, though, he couldn't find anything. Another headquarters discovered, and enemy helicopters. And that's who's scorching us. These, then, are the ones that aren't scorching us. We've got to take out the helicopters now. Let's go. In the township. Here I am. Artillery is covering the headquarters. And the next move. How do these tanks feel? Very interesting. Yeah, they're doing great. Moral 100%. Ready 84. And the ammunition is in there too. They're doing fine. 721. Scouts. By the way, someone even got blown out, apparently. Standing there all right. We've got some recon to shoot. These are the helicopters right here. Far away are our air defense helicopters. Here we go. These ones rushed. And the helicopters? There's one left. And they're still at war with somebody over there. Let's go over there. Let's go in like that. Maybe it'll hit us. There's these two scouts right there that are messing us up. Messing things up. And these guys right here are nobody on that. Right there. There's someone just in the corner. But you can't see who. I'm going to try to point it that way. 4. There's 16 motorized infantry. Looks like that's a lot of motorized infantry. Not a good thing. We need to go through the motorized infantry first. Ours is on its way. Still going and going. From here, they're probably looking down this road from here. But in general, yes, not all the way through. They're gonna bump us, so we have to go around the top. The motorized infantry gets there, and then we'll go. That's what this is all about. We're gonna take. Looks like there's some kind of battle going on here too. Let's move. Onward. Okay, helicopters. Well, let's put them in as well, in the hunt. These are the ones we're putting into the hunt as well. We'll go behind the scenes. That's it, helicopters. Tanks. Tanks. We've got to get these tanks. Move them forward. We've got 3 companies here. Go in from the side. Start throwing it on. The only thing you need to understand is, I think this one's pretty good. To be visible, yes. You can see the city from here, but you've got to get here. Here, this is the town from here. You can see the outskirts already. Plus, it's a small town. It's not from here. Well, this is where we have to go in, and over here. These are the 3 dots right here. These are these ones, I guess. There you go. So nothing FLIs in. On the suburbs. At least with 1 position. Here we go. This one's gone. This one, on the road. We're sending it straight out. Let's go. We're sending this one on its way too, right here. They're right over here. Here we go. That's it. Let's get the tanks out here. Let's start shelling the outskirts. This industrial zone right here. These are for remediation. Motorized infantry. Next move. Will come in here on her own. We've got this. Infantry. Reconnaissance. Guns on CT. Just to move them forward. Not. So the whole town will be illuminated. Right here. This one's lone. Let it stand there. Right there. This one right here. Medalist. This. Infantry. And right there. Let them get in. Here we go. Here. And right there. And right here. That's it. Infantry. This. Infantry. And right there. That's the infantry. Go infantry. The infantry is gone. He ran. Why did he? At. To whom? Medalist will. Will. Longer. It's moved around a little bit here. Recovering here. Recovering there. We can move the arrow closer too. Okay, and there was an air defense vehicle. No, that's reconnaissance. These are the helicopters to catch. I'm thinking of a better way to do it. Let's move Tunguska over there. Not like that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Somewhere over here. Right here. And over here. And over here. Here, or it's right through. Shotgun sector. She's off somewhere. So we wait for the next one. Until everyone arrives. The helicopters are leaving. Okay, our artillery got a visual on someone. I didn't make it. Headquarters detected again. And we've lost the helicopter. More helicopters coming, scouts. We should have been more active. Wow, the helicopter has entered the fray. Another one has been lost. I think we're gonna lose that one now too. No, it's holding. We should have pulled in the air defense more aggressively. But I'm at the beginning of the mission, whipped up all the helicopters. I thought that was it, and here he is still pulling. He's gonna torch our entire tank force. What's more, he shot down one of our tanks. Covered our scouts. Well, because he burned them and found the headquarters, by the way. I'm in. These are chiseled. There's already some casualties. Keeps blasting away at our tanks. Another one destroys. Infestation. Let's expose the enemy's tanks. Wow, there's a lot of you. Enemy equipment has been found. And here comes our tanks. Hopefully, we'll crack these ones now. 2 BMs. Reconnaissance vehicles have been demolished. And lost a helicopter as well. The squad has been completely wiped out. Man, -3 tanks. The whole crowd was standing. I thought he was gonna go through the woods. No, he didn't. Man, the whole company got fucked up. Well, these guys from below are gonna beat them now. All right, their tanks from Gordon, of course, have started to work their way up too. 2 have been destroyed already. Okay, they're starting to hit them with artillery. Nothing to kill them, of course. There's nothing to kill them, of course. There's nothing to kill them, of course. Great. But of course, we lost 9 tanks here. That's tough. But of course, we lost 9 tanks here. It's a tinny thing. Well, we're gonna go around here. Well, by the way, he's working on the next platoon as well, to down. These look like they're starting to join in here. There's a unit going backwards. There's someone we threw in there. There were 2 of those. What are they called? Metahumans. 2x8 metahumans were there, and I see crosses appearing and burned cars. Art is gaining some normalcy there. Art is lurking out fine there. Ours. Not is dragging air defense, shooting down his helicopters. We've got to get air defense, shoot down his helicopters. Another salvo from the city, and again the tank is still destroyed. Now these should work too. Now these should work too. Looking up there, looked up there, looked up there. There's no sign now whether he's backed off or he's been finished. I'm looking up there. That's what's going on over there. Our company that ran into the helicopters is being hit by artillery there, still taking casualties. All right, there's another to 6 standing by. Here we go again, another tank destroyed. Our reconnaissance on someone. Oh my! No, it was enemy tanks that hit our reconnaissance, destroyed it. 3 units there. Helicopters are circling over the city as they swoop down. And oh, a report that the most important headquarters, this one right here, has been discovered. And it's transmitted, yeah, highest priority. That's it, we've found the enemy command center. Now, if his auto works off now, and we've already transmitted there he stands. If it's destroyed now, that would certainly be a nice bonus for us. We should try to get the helicopters out of the battle to recover. Let's see what's going on with the helicopter. Oh, by the way, he's going to go to the rear base himself. So, what about you? And you're still in the middle of a lot of shenanigans. Well, actually, morale is 57 and weapons readiness is 100%. The one that's left, he's got it all right here. That one backed off too, by the way, tank. Hap. Go somewhere else. Go somewhere over there. And stand there. Let's get our arrow up here. That's a bad route. I don't like it. That's a better way to pass it. Here. Getting into position. And from this position, we start working our way around the outskirts of the city. You move over there. And we'll be shooting up the town right now. This tank stands well. It's okay. The motorized infantry has entered the city. No, we got it. Now. There's just a bunch of stuff being uncovered here right now too. By the way, let's take a look here. Yes, destroyed. It's bad with these ones already. And it doesn't see. This is where you have to go out. Well, move it. No, not like that. All right, move it. Start fighting. It's not even like that, though. Move it over here, and you. Move over here. Okay, wrong again. Keep your head down on the road, come on. And from here we can kick them from all sides. That's a little bit of a bummer. But we still have to move over there. To bounce back. And work out from there. Okay, and then the motorized infantry next. She walked away from her headquarters. And let's go find her. Okay, how do we find your headquarters? 239. I'm looking at it wrong. 144, that's it. But there's actually a the kind of thing that shows all the headquarters. Here. 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 Yeah, I mean, that's where they are right there. The headquarters is right over there. Let's move it closer. Make it easier for them. Okay, so the tanks are coming out. They're going to start firing. What time? Now let's look at the timings. So they'll come out at 8:31. So, what time are you getting off? 8:31. Well, there's a 4-minute difference there. It's going to be a mess. These are the ones. So, when are you coming over? 8:47. 10 minutes from now. It's going to turn on too. I'm just looking at when to get these ones into town. How much is that? 8.42. Well, so these will already be working. I think these ones are going to break in time, so they don't get shot down on the approach to the city. Okay, Air Force One. Let's go to the woods. Although, what the hell are you gonna do in the woods? Well, there's a normal height here. That's where those helicopters are loitering. Let's bring these up too. We'll get them up there sometime. Enemy helicopters that have started to climb out. Without looking away. Tunguska. Where was our Tunguska? There's our Tunguska. Not enough range. Well, let's at least go over there. It's all under cover from the enemy too. These helicopters that were setting fire, our tanks. The tanks came out, worked it off. The infantry came in. By the way, Tunguska, when's Tunguska coming? These are going to start working. This one's going to pull up. We'll cover them. The helicopter's going to be rustling all over the place too. 'Cause a panic in the ranks of the enemy. And now we have to go with this motorized infantry. Something to work out. She can come in too. At least we have a view right here. But down here there's some tanks all the time, popping up. And not so much. Understandable. Let's move this recon forward. Oh, that's not it. At least we'll see everything as far as the city. The problem is that our tanks are here, of course. Burned it already. Let's not go with that team then, to watch. That's the way they're going to drive up. If anything, they'll retreat right away. Who do we have here? Command batteries. There's one tank there. There's 3 tanks. 40%. Gardens of some sort. Let's go into the gardens. And let's look at this road right here too. Gardens. Because there's all this stuff crowded in here somewhere. And we can shoot from here. We won't be able to shoot from here, but this one goes away. That's fine. And we'll be able to shoot through this field. That's again without weight. With the top. By the way, well, they're all battles, including the inscription, My Say Palace all now tackle. Need unmarked Sphinx art control. On autograph, some, and I don't know what the price is going to be. Moldavian. Well, these are on the march. All of them. Let's move on then. Okay, these tanks are still standing in the road here. And they're standing over there. And there's somebody right there pounding on us. That's where it's coming from right there. Oh, Tunguska. Tunguska catches a helicopter, but didn't shoot it down. And the helicopter starts shooting at our tanks. Okay, Tunguska's working again. And back on by again. One more time. There's a hit. Minus the helicopter. Great. And our tanks start out of town. Work out of this. It's not clear on the losses. Tanks coming into position. These are the ones. Work begins on the outskirts. Here. As long as no one moves. The helicopter's pulling away. He's lost one at a time. And maybe, by the way, this one's about to go down too. If this one gets sloppy. Parallel course. Here come our helicopters. With the enemy. Maybe he will. Here comes the helicopter. Another one of the tanks has been detected. Tunguska changes position. Maybe it'll be fine now. And reach, because this is the intelligence. Is creepy. There's a job, Tunguska. Hit. Minus the helicopter. Now maybe the second one will do it. Fire. Here comes the helicopter. Everyone, the choppers have been shot down. Well, one went somewhere, but what's been hanging around? Intelligence gets it. The last BRDM is ours, but it's holding on for now. Okay, with infantry. Motorized. Helicopter detected. Now they're gonna put it out into everything. All right. What? Did they tear it all down at once? They're attacking our infantry from the city. Enemies covering the tanks. Say Mera. Got a hit. Second platoon. Company of tanks. The second one gets into position. It's recon. Destroys enemy intelligence, and it works. Across town, 3rd Tank Company. Moving into position, they are destroyed by the enemy. The road is open. Practically 2 divisions, 1 unit. That's it. The road is open to the township. For our infantry. The only thing is this tank right here. Now these. They're gonna be right there on the left side. And we will take them. Because the Stilets were circling on the cage. We'll enter the city. And she's in retreat. Yes? She looks like she's backing off. It's gonna start. All right, I've seen it. Finish the move. End of move. Are you retreating or not? What's going on with you anyway? Well, headquarters isn't reaching, but headquarters is on its way. As if. No, headquarters is no longer on the way. Get even closer then. Well, the tanks came out okay here. We've got everything we can crammed in. And the artwork's been done here too. This is where the attack went well. The attack didn't go well here. Well, I've been watching. Intelligence, I see, is standing by. Those tanks are in place, so we didn't meet anyone. These are in position. For some reason, they're not moving forward. Keep moving forward. These will work right from here. All right, these have moved into position. We need to break it up. 1 hour and 20 to go. Not a single cage has been taken yet. Let's go see what's going on. Well, it's already yellow. That's how I played the first time. In a questionable result. Something's 36 or 38. And it's actually the same now. 33% of our equipment has been withdrawn. Enemy 28. Although we've already scored more than that. But it's not enough. Well, I think we'll take this one. 500 more points. I don't know about this one. Just busting in here on the town like this. It's creepy. Let's try a helicopter drop. Where he's gone to these very refurbishments. It's ready, by the way. He's about to go right here. But he can only change his route a little bit. Let's do it somehow. Around the edge like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it, we're going around. Let's take a peek, see what we can see. The tanks are coming out. These ones are watching. They're watching. Intelligence. We can move the recon a little bit. 1 cell. Let's see. These are the edges. And then we'll break. More to pick up. Here. Well, this one goes in circles all right, covering all the air defense classes. Tunguska has come. Tunguska has risen. These are the figures we can move. Somewhere else too. In the landing there's a closer one. But not necessarily. Here's that headquarters. I don't know. Knocked out. Not knocked out. How's it going in here? 85%. We can try to watch it again. So that's somewhere, yeah. Here we go. Oh no, 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 not like that. What to do? 1, 2, 3. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go around like this now. We're going to light up this area again. If the headquarters has retreated somewhere not too far away, we're going to find it again and cover it. Also, there's basically 2 cages here. In the last few minutes we can break here. If there's nobody there, we'll grab it. By the way, there's the HQ sticking out, but it's probably already here by the artillery. Well, no, by the way, not at the artillery. It's still in the queue. Okay, we send these ones to attack the city, right here. Forward and get a foothold. The tanks will support them. This one could even probably be moved a little bit. Or maybe there's no point. No, it's fine. So and so. Yes, the whole city will be visible. Yeah, this point right here was not visible, and you can't see it from here, and you can't see it from here, and you can't see it from here. This one can shoot the whole city from there, and he can get those guys over there. These ones will have to come out of the woods, but they've got 90% cover there. Don't want to set up in them. In a tank like this, we'll move out, and we'll do it now even like this. You're going into town when? 9.04. Come out right here. And now you have to press. Okay, at 9:04 they're going to come in, so that means plus 7 minutes has to be done. There you go. These guys go into town, tanks come out and start covering them. These ones are going to start here, these ones are going to come out here, these ones are going to get taken down. Well, these ones get taken out as well then. In 9:04, everybody, we're going to have an attack on the city. Those are taken care of. These ones are not quite clear. Let's go out and take a look. Let's go over there at least. We'll see. There you go. You'll be able to see the whole city from this point. The tanks are going to start. We're moving this one. So, you're gonna be here at what time? 9.01. So that's that tank right there. Well, that's half the city from here. Well, it'll be out in 5 minutes in normal. That's this one, and that's it. This one and this one. I can't get a piece of the city at least visible with this one. 9.04. Well, if it's 2.43 now, a few more, well, 2 or 3 more moves, we can roll these tanks through the woods so that from this side, although you can't see much from this side either. That's the ride out like that. Well, I think we're going to make it to after all. Well, let's go. Here comes the second helicopter. Working the tanks out of the woods. Demolished. That's fine. One more time. Destroyed altogether. I thought these would get in the way of our motorized infantry, but the tank gave out. All right, our tanks are serving. Enemy tanks have been detected. Oh man, I blew 2 of them off at once. You bastard. Destroyed. Destroyed. Okay, there's artillery covering again somehow. There's some artillery over there. These are moving. The helicopter's coming in. Can't see anything. There's an adversary in town. Well, the city's going to be covered as soon as these come out. Also forward they went. On this road right here, they go forward, goes over apparently these braces right here. But now our guys are going to come out and start putting it out with the march of the motorized infantry. Sticking out early on that roado. Yeah, a lot of techniques were being thrown around to a northern town. Took down the recon that saw the whole thing. But something we're still seeing. The helicopters are lighting up. Motorized infantry coming out of the woods, and the tanks are coming out of the woods too. One thing, another thing. The enemy headquarters is armed. Tanks are in position. Motorized infantry are starting to work on ours. And the tanks are responding, supporting her advance. "6 minutes. What took you so long? 281-00-14-25-63900-14-26-759. What's she up for? Why does he get up and not understand? Enemy main headquarters detected. There he is, the bastard. Our tanks will be all over the city. And the motorized infantry is standing for some reason. The Trenact was supposed to move. Air defense is working on our helicopter. He's located the headquarters, started attacking it, and it's wrenching something on him there. It keeps on beating. Lost the helicopter. And these won't come into town. Everybody's moving out. Everybody's worked out here. Arda has worked off. It's 500 meters to walk just. They're standing up there. In vain. Very in vain they stood up. We only lost a tank there for nothing. Okay. Well, so, yeah, 2 moves left. Let's finish this series then. Let's move. Let's move. Move to the city. Raz. 2. This one's gone. Somebody threw it at him there. This one can't see that half. Here's one that's breaking in as well. 1, 2. And get a foothold there. Okay, you. 1, 2, 3. All of them. We're breaking in now with all our might. These 2. We're keeping them because they're banging on as no salient. Okay, there's a helicopter out there. Vuska. Tungasachka. Let's go deeper into it. Come on in. Maybe you can get some more helicopter footage. And here's the enemy headquarters. Maybe it's about to get trashed some more too. This is where we're storming in. There's a bunch of equipment here. It was visible, but again, they blew away our recon on this position. And it's not clear again what's going on there. Let's get over there. They're pounding from here too. Let's do it gently. 1, 2, 3. Dangerous, of course. There's only one. They could kill it. but we're running out of time. So either we take this position now, or we don't take a damn thing. Let's go. Uh-oh, what are you doing? What's that for? Don't do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. Got it. This tank. That's how he'll at least see what's in there. Okay, these are out. This one. And this one here. He'll be able to see a lot from here. He'll have Arda working on him, of course, as usual. But he'll burn it down too. Everything in sight. Okay, there's one there. There's one here too. Let him break through. Here. Let's move the arrow. Although the helicopters are basically all fumbling around out there. Let's go over there for the assault. We don't really need to move anyone else, and more than that. There's maybe 2 moves left. Our tutor exchanges. We're bowing over there. They're beaming in there. The enemy headquarters has withdrawn, covering our tanks. But the tanks are about to go on the attack if they don't retreat beforehand. They're hitting the motorized infantry 2 inches up in the fields, instead of last time, running into town. In 500 meters they're hitting the tanks again. 4 more per salvo. Yum. We're getting a lot of artillery in there. Yum. And on them again. Looks like this company's gonna get wiped out right away. Opponent. There's contact with the enemy. And it's standing still. Man, that's a lot to lose at once. No way! She's not moving. And it's being covered next. Oh, that's a lot. 7 have been demolished. There's some red stuff burning out there. Looks like they're gonna stay that way. They're not going to attack. They'll take off. They're taking off. They're taking off. They're taking off. They're taking off. And that motorized infantry went. But these are the ones going on the attack. They're getting it too, of course. Specifically right away. Out of town on our tanks. It's coming in right away too. That's the one that was out of sight. That's the one that's all over it. Yome, yeah. A lot. A lot of technique here. Somewhere ours aren't firing. Less than 50% of our unit left. There's a warning from the launch. There's a warning from the start. Here we go again. And they don't even get a shot off. And they do. But that's a little small. That's a little small. It's got to be shorter. Careful time synchronization so that they come straight out at the same time. Not just one at a time. The way they're coming out now. Especially since the mechanics for that are there. The mechanics are not complicated. Our tanks are finally starting to work their way out of the woods. Didn't enter the city. I thought we were taking to cages. I don't think we're gonna get anything. We've also lost some equipment. Big darkness. Well, here's an okay one. These tanks are shooting out of the woods too, on the outskirts of the city. On the outskirts of the city. On the outskirts of the city. These ones are okay too. Destroyed. 3 volleys at once. Well done. It's unclear who's going to fall out there. Well, more on the tanks. Destroyed them in one salvo too. So went on the attack. Finally. Is it just now that the time has come? So, it's nice out here. Long time there. And ours went into town there. Long only went into the tanks. No infantry. Of course, it's tinny. Maybe these are the ones that slowed down by the way. They had a problem with the headquarters, but it was yellow. I didn't realize it was that problematic. Turns out it is. Because if they came in now, and the tanks went in, that would have been fine. That would be a different conversation entirely. There were 20 units there, and here we have it now. Tank company. Standing in the center of town. Unsupported. Well, she's so okay though. She's still working on it. I don't know. Counted that point. Although if they had counted it, there was an asterisk. No means it didn't count. I can't see anyone here anymore, and the helicopter that was flying around. We lost that too. Ran into headquarters. With the Fraskies. Last move. What's the bottom line? What's up? Well, look. Actually, marginal victory. But that doesn't mean that. That at all. What at all? Marginal win. 6% we have a gap. But there's more on the terms of the scenario there. Actually, at least 30 should be left over, because if it's less than 30, that's it. That's the failure. If we get a foothold now, you can stay in the green. In victory, but in the green, absolutely. There's tanks already in the city. Let's take a look at these. They kind of have a needle in them, but they're on their own. And a BMP. And the men who carry that needle. 4 shots. How many people? Well, it's a department, I guess. It's got to be a platoon of them. 30 men. You can't fit 30 men in a BMP, though. There's like 10 maybe in a BMP. There's like 10 in there. It's either 9. So it's 3 for 3. I don't know. The point of running them. Probably not a big one. But they have other weapons too. Well, let's see. 2 a 28 cannon. Thunder. 73 millimeters. 20 anti-tank rounds. The little ones. 4 shots of the little guys. 7.6 to peak 8. Well, basically. There's 2 grenades. A K-74. 50 rounds each. Explosion. 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 Let's go. Let's go over there. M113 is Bradley. There's already 2 of them left. These ones might be packed up already. They're oriented. No morality is still 38, but headquarters is already here. Let's go okay. 566 0 hour 26 minutes 59 seconds and 640 milliseconds 0 hour 27 minutes 1 second and 0 millisecond. 2 tanks. Let's get to tanks on the attack too. These might be the ones we can throw in now too. Maybe we can get one. Here. Here's where I think we're a dick. We've been blown away. Well, we can throw a scout ahead. These are the tanks. These are these ones. Or maybe they'll throw someone else in. Again, these ones didn't get knocked out by the artillery. You can see everything. And these ones are basically okay. So now we just have to find a good point for reconnaissance. Oh man, that's point blank. It's actually at point blank range. Helicopter, you go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's helicopter it in like this right now. Let's take a peek. This one's moving. This one doesn't have much to move on, but it's buried, so it doesn't get a shank in there. These have been moved. That's it. There's not much to it anymore. There's no one to move. Either we take this one now or we don't. Maybe the helicopter will light it up a little bit right now. Man, there's a lot more of these. This one's retreating already. The underdog. Here comes our chopper. This is where our tanks are fighting. By the way, underneath the tanks there's more. Artillery has thrown in. There's target illumination. Well, where are you shifting to? Well, why is he shifting the map like that? Same here. That's where all the action is. Right there. Well, a little helicopter highlighted one position. And there's an ARTA working over there, where the underdogs were retreating to. It's hard without aerial reconnaissance, of course. Starts bombing our tank positions. And 2 are blown right off even right away. Okay, there's an opponent. Something's got him chiseling away at this thing right here. She's long gone from there. He just keeps throwing it on, throwing it on. The essence is spread all over the place here. Once again, the tanks are being covered and they begin to retreat. Shit! You don't have to go out of town. You're gonna get killed out here in the open. And they cover the ones that are in the woods as well. Okay, and here's one by the way. And here's the ARTA by the way. That's the one that's pounding us here. Well, by the way, it should be intercepted right away. Yes, the counter-battery fight started automatically, with maximum priority. It should be suppressed now. The helicopter is circling weakly. I thought he was going to go all the way around, and the whole city. It's going to light up there. But it didn't. I don't see any hits here either. All I see are our tanks. Are running out. Less than 40%. Actually quite. Just a little bit left. 9 minutes. And if we fall into the 30s now. Tanks at all. These fighters of ours are coming in with man-portable air defense systems. The Vistalit has gone for a second blast. These have been demolished. We've got to get the R2. Artificial intelligence. Because there's still no punch. It's hanging still, with all the priorities. And there's no impact there, on the main headquarters. And these have already been blown up. I'm now from marginal victory. I'm taking off. Taking off. Taking off. I'm from a marginal win. I'm going to get an auto defeat, by loss. At this rate. Here we go with the artillery again. Drinks right here. Here's 2, though. 2 of the very goals. There he goes running away. Counter battery. 2 counter battery. And the headquarters is standing. That's the way to prioritize things. That's the right one. There she is, and there she is. Headquarters is gone. But this place still hasn't been hit. 2 tanks. Holy cow. 3 minutes. Continues to cast. Artillery in the wrong place. And he keeps throwing it where it needs to go, on our tanks. 1 minute. Come on, come on, come on. Wrap it up. That's it. That's it. Wrap it up. I don't know. I think they did. There's a red circle sticking out. That one's been taken. And the motorized infantry on our unfortunate one are starting to get hit too. Whoa, 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 whoa. I thought that was it. And this is it. And it's all over here. 8% of our strength left. 11% gap. Marginal victory is as good as it gets. Marginal victory as it was and still is. So, the second one's hidden, but there's more to this one. Why aren't they hitting it? Let's figure this out. 9.5. Here we go. 9.5. 9.5. It's 9.48 there. There he is, 9.48. Oops. Well, that's not it at all. It's some kind of game setting. All right. I'm not going to mess around with the settings right now. I know for a fact that there's a way to take away that artwork control somehow, because the series is dragging on as it is. I didn't split it 30 minutes at a time. I didn't start dividing by 30 minutes. The helicopter's gone? No, the helicopter's right there. Okay, that's our circle over there, right there. This is kind of where he's supposed to fly. Go away, tank. Go away into the woods. Draw a cloak so you don't get blown away. You! Probably move over here. Let's see. Ha 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 ha! Who's going to be the motor? Can somebody from somewhere? Oh wow, what a position he's got there. It's only at point-blank range. Oh, you bastard. All right. At point-blank range, she's the only one that can be bowled at. Let's try these ones now. Throw it to the point right on tempo. We'll try to attack there in these. It's going to come out of here. The tank is standing. It's got nowhere to go. Hold on. Helicopter. Okay, let's do it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got it. There you go. If somebody goes in there so they can shoot back. And light up the township right there. I'm just afraid I'm going to break now. Even though there's been a lot here, there's no point in breaking there. So we don't blow the end of the mission in the last few minutes. It's actually 5 minutes here, not even a full turn. These ones aren't even going to make it. Yeah, and these ones probably won't make it either. No one will probably make it in that time. It's just right here, like 3, 57 out of 4, and here it's 20. Keeps the art of figuring going. Our tank, enemy headquarters detected. And ours have lost the target altogether. Anyway, it's not working very well. That's it. That's the end of it. And this counts as captured. Weird. Okay, what about this one? Well, there's a circle sticking out over there, and this one's not. That's fine. Even this one was captured somehow. 4 of the 6 stars. Wrong. 5 out of 7. Marginal win. What did we get? Very heavy casualties, yes. 15 completely eliminated, 25. More accurately, 15% eliminated, 25% eliminated. But those can still be rebuilt. A total of 91 units retired. 38%. Total destroyed 13 reconnaissance, 7 helicopters, 43 tanks, 34 APCs, that's APCs or something, 16 infantry, 11 artillery, 1 Eddy tank, 6 headquarters knocked out, 2 ads I don't know what that is either. So anyway, that's something like that. It's okay, it's an okay game, I like it. Like it if you like it, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you don't miss the sequel. I think it's probably safe to chop in the campaign already. Well, you just have to deal with the Arda, because it didn't show itself very well towards the end. We should have crushed the enemy artillery at once, we would have saved another 10 tanks, or maybe even 24 tanks, and then you can be in the campaign. And so you don't miss out on other different strategies as well. Thanks for watching and bye.